Hello everybody, Mark here, and today I'm going to be doing another cider review. I've been to the shop, bought a bunch of different cans, one of as many different types that look fairly interesting and also sound interesting from the flavour. You know, I've chosen a few that have got interesting cans, interesting flavours, interesting read up on the back about what kind of apples, but yeah, you know, I've got like 10 different types, so I'll be doing one a day or almost one a day. Anyway, before I do, let me just do a quick shout out. You may have seen the other day I did a sandwich, and it was in the competition was invented by Pete Thomas, and he's named the challenge Sandwich of Righteous. Oh, excuse me. I'll do that again. Sandwich of Righteous Justice Challenge. Now, I've done a sandwich, which I did the other day. You can have a look at that if you just look at my videos from a couple of videos ago. He's already done one as well. And what I did, when I did my sandwich, it was gammon and a whole bunch of other stuff. I asked my viewers to throw in if they had any names. I've had a few names from. I already did a shout out for Paulie 420, Manwich, Lifeguard 2564 wrote Ring O Pork with Cheese, and the latest one, Naz F, called the sandwich. Now this is going to get to pronounce this right. Remember, it's gammon and South Carolina sauce. So what she's done is gamalina. Gammon and Carolina sauce. Gammon Olina. Yeah, very good. I messed it up there with the pronunciation, but yeah, very good. Thank you to Nazef. Okay, now today is. It's from what I can tell, there's all kinds of writing on here. It took me a while to figure out what the company name was. Westons Cider, established 1880. Rosie's Pig. It's got flat tire written on there. It's got a picture of a tire. It's got a picture of a truck. Anyway, sparkling cloudy cider with rhubarb. So I thought that was interesting. So I'll give that a go. It's 4% volume on the alcohol. So it's been in the fridge for a day or so. I actually smell, actually my nose is a little bit blocked, but I can smell some rhubarb in there. Yeah, a little bit. You know. Yeah, it's very faint. Man, really is, my nose is slightly blocked, so it, okay, there you go. That's interesting. It's a very pale, orangey. I mean, it says on the front here, sparkling cloudy cider with rhubarb. So it's cloudy to begin with, I guess. And then you got the rhubarb put in there. Actually, it's not too. There's some carbonation going. You can see that, some bubbles coming up there. Seems to be, you know, fairly slow and steady. And yeah, I kind of like the colour. It's a very light orange. I don't know what other beverages there are out there that would compare, to give you a point of reference, but it's a very pale orange. Anyway, I'll hold that there so it can be a screensaver. Let's give it a sniff. It actually smells quite nice. It smells like apples. That's the thing. You know, yesterday I did one with blackberries in it. I couldn't taste the blackberries. It smells more of fermented apple. It actually smelled, yeah, the word I was looking for there was fermented. Fermented apples, yeah. Which is kind of what cider is, I guess, but Although, I mean, all ciders I would imagine would be the same, fermented apples, but this one actually smells like, yeah, anyway, it's quite good. Let's give it a smell, taste. Cool. Yeah, oh, it's not as smooth as the one I had yesterday. What was that? Can't remember what it was called. Anyway, it had it had blackcurrant in it. You know, cider with blackcurrant. You have a look at yesterday's video. That'd be. I don't know why the shadow. I'm going to adjust this camera just a touch there. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to hold that up for that. That'll be the screensaver. Yeah, it's very, very sharp. Yeah. Not one that I would put in my favourites, I've got to admit, just by the first few tastes. Unless the flavour creeps up on you. You know, sometimes a flavour will do that. You don't like it at first. And then it'll, you know, you get to like it. But it's a little bit sharp for my taste. Yeah, it's very, I don't know whether acidic is the word, but if I was talking about apple juice, then acidic would be the word. That's what it is. You know, it tastes very sharp. A lot of acid from the apples. I'm getting that. I know that if I was to drink more than a can of this, in fact, if I drink a whole lot of this, I'm going to drink it anyway. But I can imagine it kind of upsetting my stomach a little bit. Not that I've got a fragile stomach or anything. It's just that it's very, very sharp. There's not enough sweetness in it. You know, it's too bitter. Yeah. I mean, I'm not tasting so much the rhubarb. I'm not tasting that much. I mean, they seem to advertise, I mean, big pink letters here with rhubarb, but I can't taste it. I'm getting overwhelmed with the sharpness and the bitterness of the apple. It's a bit of a shame because, I mean, it's a nice looking can. I like the colour. I like the shade. I like the smell of it. The smell of it smelled like, you know, like I mentioned, fermented apples. Yeah, it's just a shame. If it was slightly, although, I mean, I realise that not, you know, some of them are, so you get some sweet ciders, some sharp, dry cider, you know, they're all different. Let me see, I'll give you a few, produced by H. Weston and Sons Limited. Let me see. Made with fresh pressed Herefordshire apples, this sweet and well-balanced cider is slowly matured and left unfiltered to create an uncompromising flavour. The fruity taste paired with a tart finish makes it refreshingly moorish. Yeah, with a tart finish, that's another good word. That I would agree with that. It's very what I would call sharp and bitter. They've returned to as tart on here. Yeah, I tell you, I mean, I've got a bunch of them in the fridge. Not these, but a whole bunch of others. You know, although it's good, you know, I mean, I'm starting to appreciate the different flavours and what goes into ciders now. You know, I think I'll give vodka a miss for a short time and just, you know, move on to this. I mean, there's dozens of lagers and ciders in the shops. I never realised before, you know, because I've never really looked. You know, I just go in there, buy vodka or, you know, the odd bottle now and again. But yeah, I'm going to be experimenting. I'm going to be trying lots of different flavours, but this one is a little bit too sharp for me. This won't go in the top 10. Yeah. I mean, perhaps, mind you, I was so that. Yeah, I was going to say it's starting to wear off, but no, it's still, what's the word? Tart. It's still a bit sharp and bitter. Yeah. Anyway, okay. Well, there's that. That's yeah. You know, I mean, if you like crisp cider with a sharp taste, then this might will be your one. If you're like me that prefer a slight, oh excuse me, slight sweeter cider, one that isn't quite so, oh boy, one that isn't quite so sharp and bitter. You know, if you prefer a sweet thing, then this, I don't think this will be the one for you. Let me see, it's 4% volume, so I mean it's sort of, you know, in the lower end, I guess, of the alcohol. But yeah, you know, if you're looking for sweet, this isn't the one for you. Anyway, but I hope you found that interesting. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.